Westfield, Massachusetts, a special place in the Owens district neighborhood of that town, city. And we're in front of the gate of that cemetery where a lot of the Owens family is buried and other families buried. There used to be a work site out here in the early 1800s, and that's where these families did a lot of their job. Now, beautiful wrought iron gate, and the whole is surrounded by this masonry brownstone, both sides. It's enormous on both sides. It probably is about 100 feet long or a little bit more. And so I want to show you something very special though. Over here, you have a place you can tie up your horse. And that signifies, must have been early, the cemetery was made, 1808. Then when the daughter of the Owens family died. And so we're going to go up to the edge of the gate, and I'm going to explain every section. There's a lot of them. They're quite beautiful. Okay, you can see the Owen family to our right here inside this Owen family enclosure. Made of masonry, of granite, and some wrought iron rails. And then you see the main protagonist who was Emily Owen, died in October of 1808. Her mother died, Miriam died in 1841. And then the father of the family, Obijah, died in 1808 November. So the father and the daughter died within weeks of each other. Now so this Owen family is much larger than those three, but interestingly enough, they all have footstones. And that's wonderful because they're very rare nowadays. A lot of them got thrown out. But I think the reason why a lot of them kept in this cemetery, they never tried to beautify it to the late 1800s definition of cemetery beauty. And also the footstones here are rather large, and so that's why they got maintained. And the next row back is an obelisk for the whole family, so the names are repeated 3 times. So Emily, Miriam, and Abijah have their name on the obelisk, on footstones, and also on the headstones themselves. Then the rest of the family is buried inside that enclosure. It has its own beautiful wrought iron gate about 2/3 of the way back. And if you want to enter, look at my part 1, and I showed you how to enter by looking at the back wall. Now the family right next to me are also Owen, and in the back of those 3 there I see also footstones. So footstones are prevalent in the cemetery in many places, and this one happens to be Carmi Owen, died 1838. Now, a very interesting one in the very, very back against the wall next to a giant oak tree is a person that died because of the Civil War. So his stone reads that he died in 1863, and he died because of injuries occurred during the course of the Civil War itself. All right, and I'm going to have him on a memorial site just on my webpage for this cemetery alone because it's so gorgeous. Now in the back more you see someone in the corner, his back corner, but one more corner I'll show you over here. In the back far right of the cemetery, behind the Owens enclosure, all right, there's some more very gorgeous marble headstones, and those families also have footstones, and even the family to the right of them have footstones. So if you love to see footstones, this is a great place to be. Now, where are we? We're in the region, we're next to East Mountain. The mountain in the background, really a hill, is East Mountain, right? And it was named by someone in Westfield, which is very old. We're on East Mountain Road, and what we're going to do is look up East Mountain Road in both directions to get a sense where you are. And there's houses on both sides, hence the back of us. But of course, those houses are newer than the cemetery. So this truly was a work district, and the business out here was abandoned. The graveyard was abandoned. There's no stones after about 1880 in the cemetery, but you get to see the different kinds of gravestones that were used for the year. Brownstones, for instance, up to about 1810. Marble up to about 1850. You get to see the stones are inscribed and facing towards the west. The footstones, some of the ones in the back face to the east, and that's correct. They should face in different directions, except the Owen protagonist family right in front of us. They have the footstones point in the wrong direction. So thank you for coming to this very quaint cemetery.